The American Psychological Association is calling for teens to undergo training before they enter the world of social media, according to a new recommendation released this week. And joining us now is our 9 News parenting expert, Dr. Cheryl Ziegler. So it seems pretty obvious, but what's the conclusion? Why make this recommendation now?
Yeah, well, it's a response to the teen mental health crisis that we've all been dealing with. One thing they're looking at is social media. How can we help kids? We now see, we have research now. It's a growing, quick field, but we have research to say, yes, it is detrimental. It can also be positive, but what should we do? And so they put together this health advisory committee, and this is what they came up with, sort of these 10 guidelines on what we should do, and one of them being, let's train these kids just the way you do before you get a driver's license. Let's do it before you go enter the world of social media.
I think it's quick sometimes where we assign things to kids, and then we should probably look in the mirror a little bit. Like maybe some of us could use a little training in that same regard, and then be better teachers as well. Not only role models, but better teachers of what you're trying to get through here.
Absolutely. I mean, kids say that to me all the time. They'll be in the room with parents and they'll say, well, you're on your phone all the time, or you're on it at the dinner table. So it might be that opportunity, because I don't think these courses are a class, or, you know, that's not out yet. It's the recommendation. So now we have to create it. And maybe there is a family component to it, you know, where there's that piece of how this affects you. But it was interesting to see some of the things that came out of it, like how it can help some kids, how actually what the research is showing is that what your online life looks like is often reflective of what your offline life also looks like. So that was something that I think that was kind of interesting, you know, that came out of it.
So are there guidelines for ages and things like that, or what's like training? What do the guidelines look like?
So the thought is that it should be really developmentally sensitive.
Okay.
So that before puberty starts, before they're on there, you're starting a training. But of course, when they're 12, 14, 16, that should continue to evolve with the development of the child. And that I was really excited about, because it is true. What you're doing when you're maybe 10 or 11 is really different than 13 and 14. And so I love that piece. They really emphasize the developmental piece of it.
It's funny how rapidly it changes, though. So you'd have to remain so flexible. TikTok exists, and it's the thing, but then it won't be the thing. And there were all these different avenues. They're constantly changing lanes on us. So how do you make sure the guidelines are changing lanes as well?
Well, the good thing that we know that probably won't change even if TikTok goes away and something else replaces it is that we know how it affects dopamine. We know how it affects that reward-seeking pathway in the brain. And so regardless of what the social media app is, yes, some of them are worse than others, like TikTok, but regardless of that, one of the things I loved it said in the report is they flat out said, teach kids that this is a money-making machine, that they want to hook you on here for no other reason than to make money. And I don't think that's something that kids especially, or many teens, even think about.
Well, you don't see it. You don't see it happening.
You don't see
right.
it.
You just think it's there.
Right? It seems very free. This is free to me. So I love it. They'd overtly said that. Teach them that. Make them understand that it was made to be addictive. It was made to be
and that you have value. You are valuable, as
Yes.
your number matters. If you're a subscriber, a follower, whatever, you count in the pile.
That's right. That's right. So I think lots of maybe new ways to teach these teens and younger how not only does it impact them, but just how to prepare yourself. I think that's the message really is. It's here to stay in all these different forms.
And so they're out, these guidelines. I mean, this is it.
Out.
Start, go. You can look it up. Okay.
You can look this up.
The American Psychological Association.
Yes.
All right. Thanks very much.
Good.
Always good to see
Thank
you,
you.
Dr.
Thank
Cheryl
you.
Ziegler.
Appreciate it.